So today we're going to go over the bunker shot, your real basic bunker shot. A couple things you want to keep in mind is you always want to make sure you're following through on the shot. You never want to slow your shot down. Okay, what's going to help the ball get out of the bunker is going to be the sand, not necessarily the club. So a good way to practice is to draw a line here. See this line right here? It's going to be a little bit more forward in your stance, right? So off probably your, like if you had a polo sign here, right off your left, definitely seem like off your right here. That's where you want to position the ball. So the ball's going to be positioned right here, right on that line. Okay. So on the bunker shot, again, you want to hit behind it. So envision the ball being on a dollar bill. Okay, right at the Washington's head. Okay. So if a dollar bill is going to be right about right here, that's kind of the size of the follow through you're going to have. You're going to hit behind the ball right about here. You're going to be following through. You can have that nice divot, and it's going to, the sand's going to push the ball out of the bunker. Okay. From a stance perspective, you want to have it. You want to be opened a little bit more. Okay, so you can get a little bit steeper on your swing. Okay. So you're going to bring it. When you bring it back, your hands are coming into it more so on a bunker shot than on a regular golf shot. Okay, so you're going to be bringing it up here. You're going to come down. You're going to come at a steeper angle. You're going to hit right behind here. Follow through and get to that left side still. Okay, so it's going to look a little bit like this.
That's perfect.
Like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see the divot. Ball was here. Here's my divot back here. Okay.
So what controls the distance? Is it
Your swing. All right. So as we mentioned earlier, again, this is our working on our mid-iron full swing. So the conceptually, what I'd like you guys to carry over from last week is when we did the pitching, and you guys had mentioned earlier, we're doing the 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock type of vision in your head from a swing perspective. So we're going to carry that a little bit further now, right? So that was like your 50-yard shot. Now we're going to try and get it incorporated into where it's a full swing. Now keep in mind, everybody again is a different swing, different flexibility. So it's kind of like, again, it's like a fingerprint. Everybody has their own swing. So we're working from the 9 o'clock to 3, and that's a 50-yard, 60-yard shot. So what we're going to try and do now is we want to get it till we get to this part, and we bring it up even higher, right? So we're getting back. We're going to do a full backswing. So from this point, make sure we get that 9 o'clock check here, right? Club face is square here, straight up and down. We have the parallel line here to our target, right? And our hands are going to cock. The next thing is going to be the hand cock, which is going to turn this. We're going to get that 90-degree here. Okay. Keep in mind, we don't want to keep the club as vertical as possible on the same plane. We don't want it to flop this way, or we don't want to go too vertical. All right. So we go back here and get that wrist cock. See that plane? Right. Back here. There's that plane. We want to maintain this plane all the way to the full swing. Okay, this plane here, down and through. So again, as we're warming up here, kind of get in tune with your swing. Kind of see where you're comfortable with getting back to your full swing. And look at it as a clock too as well, right? Here's 12, here's 6, 3, and 9. So for me, usually when I get a full swing, I go to about where my hands is about 11, and I'm comfortable with that. That's where I know it's more consistent for me. I could go farther, but then that's when things start to kind of not be consistent for me. So I get back, here's my 9, here's my 11, shoulder turn, back to the target. Weight's gonna be on your right-hand side, okay? Make sure those are the checkpoints you're looking at. 9 o'clock, 11, turn, and then fire the hip this way, and then the hands come down and through. And you wanna make sure you get your hips toward the target. What I wanna see is, I wanna see the bottom of everybody's foot on your follow through. Okay, that means you're transitioning your weight all the way through the shot. All right, so I'm here, nice easy setup. There's my check, 9 o'clock, 11, follow through. And I'm balanced all the way to my left-hand side. Okay, perfect.
All right.
Let's go ahead and warm up.